Thank you, sir. It's Eric Previn from CD2, and I'll start with item 24 that I think Bloomfield plunked on the agenda late for your district, CD12. You and Bloomfield share some of the Canoga Park, I think it's called Devonshire, the LAPD out there, and here's an opportunity to give them $100,000 to get a police car. Now, police actions out in that area are under scrutiny, obviously, for a variety of reasons, and so I just ask, is this really the appropriate, is this Sunshine landfill money that's being used on this? I don't know. I think when those guys are being asked to do stuff for political reasons by the city attorney, you have to be very, very careful. I don't know, because it looks like a little reward. I don't know. The whole thing is a little bit fishy, if I'm being honest, sir. I would ask that you review the policies of illuminating motorists or individuals who are under suspicion, because when you don't do it, it causes a weird energy that Mr. Fuhr is not going to appreciate. I can just be sure of that. And I know you and Mr. Fuhr are very close, so I hope that we can get past this without anybody being indicted. Item number 1 is the lien item, the traditional lien item, and I will say this about that. My one has been continued, 1E, that's Mr. Krikorian pushed it back, but I certainly hope we're not starting up the crazy cycle of reducing the public to the size of hashtag Blumenfield's nose and then denying people the opportunity to even speak out about these liens that have been dredged out of the files by Building and Safety. I hope we're not restarting on that note, and I hope that miraculously all of the public speakers, the recognized speakers, Mr. Aristosen, will be featured the same as we feature the Schwitzy guy or anyone else. Okay, so I think that that's a good idea going forward, and I think that for CD 13, where Mr. O'Farrell is holding court, that's item 6, obviously, and here what we have, correct me if I'm wrong, that still is in the part of the agenda that is, so to speak, hittable. Yeah, this is a vacation of property, and I know O'Farrell's working diligently to make property available to folks, but the excessive contributions from Masaborski LLCs really do need to be returned. And I know that he knows that. I know that Gene Min knows that in his office. And I know that the entire council knows that under the leadership of Jeffrey Ebenstein of CD5. So I certainly hope that by now we are going to move forward past the unbelievable blockage on that has been, it's almost... it's hard to package up. Item 4, Business Improvement District, getting back to safe territory. But I think the Business Improvement District from Weezar's district has Blair Beston, and you're squeezing her back in for HHH going forward, which should not be done on a you may not speak on it part of the agenda. That would be inappropriate, and that's what you've done. So I'm not for that. And now I have just a few seconds. I'm going to regroup and give you the 1 minute general public comment. And here.